Hi, I'm Sophia.
I'm Julia.
I'm Kate, and this is Cooking with Chemistry. When you think of chemistry, you most likely think of chemicals and sciences, but some of the most common chemistry happens in our own homes.
Today we're going to make brownies and explain how each step is considered chemistry or a chemical change.
There are two categories of change that can take place, chemical and physical. A chemical change is a change in chemical composition and is characterized by a release of gas, the formation of a precipitate, a color change, or a release of heat.
A physical change is a change that can be reversed, such as a change of state, or a change that does not affect a substance chemically.
What we'll do is melt butter, water, and chocolate together in a pot. This is a physical change, which is melting. The heat of the pot, or the increase in temperature, makes this happen. The change is butter and chocolate, which are solids, becoming liquids due to the temperature hitting the object's melting point. The melting point for butter is about 90 degrees Fahrenheit. Milk chocolate melts at about 95 degrees Fahrenheit. As it is mixed, it becomes a colloid. It is not a solution and is opaque, but can be separated by means of filtration.
The next step is to dissolve the sugar into the hot mixture. The temperature and stirring of the mixture speeds up the dissolving process. Both of these actions speed up the movement of the molecules in the mixture. The sugar dissolves, but it doesn't melt. The temperature would have to reach 295 degrees Fahrenheit for the sugar to melt.
The next step is to remove from heat and add the eggs. It is important to remove the mixture before the eggs are added because eggs turn from a liquid to a solid with high heat, so it is important to prevent this before they are fully incorporated. The proteins in eggs are made up of long chains of amino acids. These proteins are natural polymers. A polymer is one large molecule made up of a repeating chain of smaller particles. Also, we add vanilla, which is used for flavoring. The chemical formula for vanilla is C8H8O3.
In a different bowl, the ingredients with similar properties are combined. These are flour, a mixture of several types of grains, salt, the chemical formula of NaCl, and baking soda, which has the chemical formula of NaCH03. Each of these is important in changing the consistency of the brownies, and they are all needed for the baking process. Flour provides structure in the batter.
Ingredients is baking powder. The baking powder solidifies the mixture by releasing CO2 when reacting with water and the heat of the oven. This is a chemical change. The next step is to combine the wet and dry ingredients. This is a physical change.
Is baking. The baking process is where most of the reactions happen, with heat as the main factor. A balance of temperature and baking length creates the ideal brownie consistency. Ovens run on hydrocarbons for fuel. When combusted with oxygen, hydrocarbons produce carbon dioxide, water, and energy.
The reaction of heat and reactive ingredients is a chemical change because this is the change that changes the composition of the mixture. The reaction is endothermic.
As the temperature of the brownies increases, so does the volume. This is visible as the brownies are seen rising. Volume and temperature are directly proportional to each other.
The final step after they are done is letting them cool. This change in temperature is a physical change. Cooling is also important because brownies continue to change consistency after they are out of the oven, as the brownies go from oven temperature to room temperature.
Finally, the brownies are cooled and ready to be cut, which is another form of a physical change. Thanks for watching Cooking with Chemistry.